Hey, it's Seb here. Thanks for tuning in. And this video is probably a bit different from other videos I've done. Haven't really done enough videos to be honest, but um, so a couple of things really I want to say in this video. Kind of two main things really. One of them is I've just found out today I've been featured in The Independent, which if you don't know is a newspaper that gets millions of readers. Most of you've probably heard of it. For those of you who haven't, maybe you're not in the UK, you haven't heard of The Independent. That was incredible to check my inbox today and see that I've been featured in The Independent. I'll put a link somewhere around this video where you can check it out. The reason why this is so cool is, first of all, it's a bit of a, I wouldn't say a surprise entirely, but this is a contribution to an article I did months ago. I totally forgot about it, didn't hear anything for months, and then all of a sudden it's like, wow. So what a way to finish the week. So that's been really incredible. And if you've followed me, or even if you haven't, this is not my first feature in the media either, in national press. Actually, since September, if you're not aware, I've been featured in The Sun, Heart Radio, MSN News, iPaper. There's I think a couple more. Financial Times, that was a recent one as well. So and honestly, it's just massive. I'll get to the other thing in a minute, but starting my business from literally nothing is something I've done nine years ago. Actually, it'll be 9 years on Monday, which I'll get onto. But from literally nothing to just being all over all over the media multiple times is yeah. Honestly, I can't believe it. Honestly, can't believe it. But part of me actually can believe it because I have been doing what I've been doing now for quite some time. So thank you to everyone who's supported me on this journey so far. Thank you everyone who knows me personally, professionally, clients, if you're just friends of me, whatever. Thank you. And it has been difficult, tricky at times to stick with this. But I have done. I haven't given up. And that actually brings me quite well onto my second point, which is on Monday, the 18th of May, that will be 9 years since I started my limited company and became a marketing freelancer and got into digital marketing officially, but actually I've been doing it for much longer than that. Probably well over 10 years, but if we're talking officially as a limited company. Now that's a massive thing as well. And I was speaking to someone yesterday actually called Dan, who I know here locally, and he actually said something to me which I hadn't thought of myself, which was, if you've been going 9 years, that's quite an achievement in itself. Because most businesses actually, majority, I don't know the exact stats, but it's pretty high. Most don't make it past 2 or 3 years or even 5 years. So to get to 9 years is, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Again, it has been difficult at times, has been challenging. Costs have gone up. The market's changed, so we've had to adapt as an agency, and our clients have had to adapt as well. So there's been a lot of challenges. I do think, and I'm very grateful that we haven't had as many challenges as some industries, like brick and mortar businesses have probably got more challenges now with rising costs with business rates here in the UK, and other additional taxes they've got to pay. I was listening to, I think it's James Sinclair the other day. He runs several businesses, but he runs I think it's Marsh Farm in Essex, and he was saying his business rates have gone up. I think he said 40% in the last couple of years. So it's like another 6 figures a year he's got to find just for business rates, and that's one of many bills. So I am grateful that it's an industry where I've not been as impacted, but definitely, national insurance for myself has gone out last, like, just for that's another £90 a month. Now, it doesn't seem like a lot of money, but if you're a business owner and you are literally down to the wire cash flow wise, you're down to like for some people that 90 quid is the difference between paying someone's salary or having to borrow some money. So it is a difficult time for business owners, and I do think if you are a business owner, talk to other business owners, even if they're your competitors. Just talk to them. I think we do have to kind of band together and not face things alone, and we can help each other out. We can give each other pieces of advice or or help each other in some way, or just be a sympathetic ear, because it is really, really tough for business owners. But I do think it will improve. I do think it will get better. I don't think it's going to stay like this forever. I do think there's more that we can do to support each other. Now, the other thing I want to mention before I end this video is, as I said, I've been going for 9 years officially. So I did want to do something special to celebrate that. And I think what you'll see and what I'll kind of share with you as a way of celebrating, I probably have lost my mind a little bit with what it is. I'm not going to tell you what it is right now because I'm kind of finalizing it. But on that Monday, I'm going to actually share basically something that I think is really going to help you if you're a service-based business owner, and maybe you wanted to work with me for some time, or maybe you have just come across me and you just want to learn more about what we do in our agency to help business owners convert more clients and buy their time back. So it's going to be related to that. And if you're a business owner, particularly a service-based business owner, I do really feel it's going to help you. It's going to be something that is also going to be very affordable compared to a lot of other options. And again, we're in this trying time. So, I want to do something that obviously it's got to be worth it for me, but something that's also going to be kind of affordable and right for you and valuable for you as a kind of introduction to potentially working with me, either it's consulting or done for you work with our agency. So just wanted to put that out there, and I'll share a bit more on the Monday. But lastly, I just wanted to again thank you for supporting me, again thanking everyone in my personal life, my friends, family, my other half have just been amazing, so supportive. And it probably doesn't make much sense what I'm doing sometimes. Probably just seems like what I'm doing is a bit unusual, a bit weird compared to maybe other people compared to me, other people that have normal jobs. What I do definitely is not a normal job, and it can be quite hard to understand that. Like if you're with someone who's a business owner, that's like, because they're not working a normal 9 to 5 job, they're doing something very different. It can be hard to understand, the late nights, the early mornings, the sacrifices they have to make to keep the lights on sometimes, not even just growing the business, just like keeping afloat, the sacrifices you have to make. And I commend anyone who is doing that, especially in today's day and age. So this has been quite a long video, so I didn't mean to make it so long, but hopefully it was somewhat useful. So if you got something from this, please do drop me a comment. If you are interested in what I've got to share with you, my 9-year birthday thing, I don't know what I'm calling it. I wouldn't even say it's an offer, because it's I wouldn't say it's an offer, basically. You'll see what I mean when I share a bit more. So look, thank you for watching this. Thank you everyone for watching me, supporting me, my clients as well, my business partners, everyone who I work with. I appreciate you all, and I look forward to talking with you again soon. Thanks.